I feel when people want to know where you're from, it's about being able to kind of lump you in with a large group of people. And I believe I'm a statistical anomaly. What was it like moving from England to North Dakota?
Okay.
I can say my passport is Irish, I live in North Dakota, I grew up in Canada, but like when I meet other Irish people, I'm not exactly Irish and I'm hardly your typical North Dakota girl. So it's complicated. Mom, this is TV. I need something quotable. I need some zingers. Do you have any zingers?
It was a balls if you want me to further elaborate.
When we first moved here from London, there was a part of me that was kind of like, God, what the fuck are we doing here? It all worked out well and I certainly enjoyed my time here, but we felt very much like in the middle of nowhere. And look, there were all those pheasants, and just over here, there's an oil rig, there's a couple of pumps. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. You know, there is a lot I like about North Dakota. I like that it doesn't pretend to be something it's not. You know, it's rough and ready, it's agricultural, it's not pretentious in any way. I do get the sense with a place like Minneapolis, it's ultimately a big town and agricultural state, and they always seem to be overcompensating for that. They talk themselves up. And it wouldn't bother me so much, only Minnesota are so patronizing towards North Dakota. Like, fuck off, you're next door neighbors, you're not that fancy, and we're way more fucking rich than you.
So have you put on performances for, you know, big groups or anything like that before?
I have decided to mainly focus my energies on making music videos and producing records because, like, you have to remember I live in North Dakota and the biggest city to me is an 8-hour drive to Minneapolis. So, like, you know, being big in Minneapolis, big fucking deal, do you know? And even if I do just tour in North Dakota, like, I'm not a classic rock band. You've seen the music video I'm making. I'm kind of shooting for something bigger than that.
Sure.
Musicians and pop stars wait all their lives to get a record deal, you know, to have some kind of funding to make a music video. I can do that all by myself. You know, like, to me, that's fuck you money. It just feels important to me, no matter where you are, to at least be in a place that feels prosperous. Like, you can live in London, you can live in LA. If you don't feel prosperous, there may be all these cool cultural things to do, but you can't afford them, so what's the point? There's job fairs all the time. You're working in a place like McDonald's, you know, starting salaries $12 an hour. Places like Walmart, it's more like 15 to 17. You can just kind of take for granted. You're kind of surrounded by people who can afford to, you know, buy back drinks, be more generous with people. You know, like, I remember being at college in London, you'd sort of buy around and you'd be careful who was there because not everyone there would always be good at buying back, and that's some bullshit. But in North Dakota, you go to a bar, everyone is always buying rounds of drinks for the bar. It's really cool. You get fucked up really easily.